All right, so when you're seeing this video, the patch notes will be out for you to check out in game. And the patch notes are obviously for Season 7. And honestly, for there not being anything insanely crazy, this is a really good update with actually new content. So for people who want new stuff, there's going to be a new game mode, which we're going to talk about. And as you can see, the date is the 22nd. I was given this early because I am currently on vacation when you're seeing this video. So thank you to Garena for letting me still cover it, even if I'm away, by giving me access to it early. So there's actually a lot of stuff. We're going to be here a while, okay? So let's get straight into it. It's going to be the maintenance from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. EST on April 30th. And I will actually be back. So I come back the 29th. Which means I'll be back just in time to be able to cover it. What's funny is, man, it's so unfortunate. By the time you're seeing this video too, the pickups have also been announced. Malwarebytes, go away. So the pickups have already been announced for JP, and that's going to be right before. Like, they're happening within less than 12 hours from each other, I think. Which is a bit unfortunate for me, but I'll be good. I'll be good. So yeah, there's that 220 crystals. We take it. Now we're getting Chapter 11, which is the start of the Royal Knights arc. Now, there's only 2 chapters to the Royal Knights, but they do a really good job for the cutscenes, which I already posted them if you want to see. They're in a playlist for you to check out. I think it's like animations, in-game animations or something like that you could check out for the Royal Knights arc. Spirit Dive is in the second part, which is going to line up perfectly for half anniversary end of May, with Spirit Dive coming out as the festival / headliner, which is... I have some gripes about that, but it's whatever. Spirit Dive as a unit is very hype, and I mean, he comes out perfectly in line with the chapter update, so that's good. This part's the earlier parts. There's nothing too crazy in this, but I mean, you get to see, actually, there's a banger OST in the section, the New World section, so that is for sure actually something that's pretty, I like it a lot whenever we see that. But overall, it was pretty fun. I liked it, so, you know, have fun with that. Now, we're getting William and Mimosa. They're pretty easy skips, if I'm being honest, right? William, like, he's good on mono blue, but I don't think many of you guys are going to build it up. If you're like a dolphin or a whale and you want to build it up, then go for him, but he actually doesn't need dupes. So for him, he's fine. Now, Mimosa, 2 dupes is something I say would be a lot better for her. But then again, I don't think the mono green team with Mimosa is too prevalent. Okay, so overall, pretty easy skip banner, but between the two, probably choose Mimosa. So nothing too crazy there. Now, let's get into the next stuff. So we've got some event updates. Okay, first of all, we're getting a 7-day attendance from, okay, software, it doesn't matter, from April 30th to May 14th. So decent stuff. I think usually it gives a bit of crystals, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. I think it's like 300 crystals, maybe. I think. So it's that. Then there's gonna be a bouquet roulette event. Free rewards. I mean, it's going to give a Golden Dawn costume, which is like kind of a suit costume. I have no idea when the season ends, but I think it's the 27th. We'll check when the battle pass or where it is exactly, but yeah. Now, the broom race, I mean, we'll take it. It's way better on JP, but it is what it is. I mean, if they have bouquet roulette, they have the roulette, the broom race, and also dice event being the best event in the game. My goated event, man. Like, since day 1, dice event's been there to supply us with stamina. We take it. We take it. Now, this one also has a costume for a Witch Queen, which I have no idea what it is. So we'll have to see. Already, this is pretty good. Like, in terms of just giving overall rewards, if they decided maybe to increase it, would be even better. But this is interesting. We have Half Annie Celebration Bingo event. So for the Half Annie, from May 16th to the 30th, there's going to be a special bingo event where you're also going to be able to get a Half Annie box, which maybe it's going to give like an extra 10 pulls. We'll have to see. Maybe, I don't know. I have no idea how they're going to do it. Maybe it's going to give a bunch of like resources, like skill upgrade material would be nice. Like, give me 100 yellow skill upgrade material and I'm happy. So honestly, this is cool that they're doing something like this as a little like prelude to the actual Half Annie. So you love to see it. You actually love to see it. Now, we got a bunch of burning times. I mean, the amount of stuff here for burning times just shows that it's going to be a pretty big season in terms of game modes for a lot of people. If people like grinding, then for sure going to be good, right? It's going to be a lot of stuff. Stamina, burning time, we love to see it. Then we get a new limited time game mode. Actually, we get 1 limited time game mode and an arena update. So it's going to be pretty cool. Let me open it right now to kind of explain to you guys. what exactly this new game mode is. So basically, you're bringing in 3 teams, so you need 12 units with gear, which back in the day was a big problem. It's very possible that nowadays we won't have much of a problem with this, but the problem also lies in the fact that the enemy teams are still pretty decent teams. Like at the time that this released, these were not bad teams, right? These were very annoying teams, and they all had buffs. So, for example, a buff could be they get increased damage when they get buffs, or for example, one of them, I think you do less damage if they don't have a burn on them, or they heal if they don't have a burn on them. So it was very annoying, guys. It was very annoying, and definitely one of the more difficult game modes. But my problem with it was, like, I'd spend 30 minutes on it, I wouldn't get any rewards, and the other thing was the rewards sucked. So Global is known to make better rewards for the game modes, right? Event Arena being a like key example, prime example. But for sure, they need to put a bit more rewards into it. So that's something. Now we could see when you defeat the first wave. I think this is still the first wave. So once you defeat a wave, you're going to be able to choose what team you go into it with next. Or you bring in 3 teams. Can we just finish them, please? Please. All right, so we go here. There's 10 waves. You have 3 teams, okay? And now we see here you're able to choose which one you want to do. Pretty simple. We'll see it more in game later. Now, the big thing is that let's say you use up your immortality in the first wave because you get killed to 1% HP, then you won't get that immortality back. So that is honestly one of the main things with how annoying it is. If they make the teams kind of like Spire of Honor-ish, but still very annoying. I mean, we'll have to see. But this game mode, in my opinion, is very fun, and it makes sense why it's out for 3 weeks. Because, bro, it's difficult. It's difficult. Now, World Boss, love to see it. My main problem is that I don't have the game open anymore. Guys, I recorded this video before. Could you believe that my PC crashed because I tried to take a screenshot? I'm telling you, BlueStacks, when I have BlueStacks open, my PC just decides to go crazy. And I don't want to open LD. I don't want to have an LD because I have so many instances open. I have my Global, I have my JP, I have my KR. Okay, I don't want to remake all of that. It's going to be so long. So anyway, World Boss could be good. Now, what I need, okay, what I need is for there to be craftable, the new gear sets to be craftable. Okay, the gear sets they just added in the advanced gear dungeon, I need that to be craftable. Okay, on JP it's craftable from the world boss rewards, but on global that's not the case because that gear set isn't in the craftable shop or the Vanessa where you're able to craft the gears. So I need them to add that gear to be craftable because they don't understand that gear set giving 20% damage reduction when you're above 90% HP is so good, and us not being able to transcend a full gear set or just a 2-piece until 2 months from now is insane. So because of that, we need to make sure, they need to make sure that in the world boss, okay, the rewards that you get, the little things that you're able to make, craft gear with, those boxes, they need to make sure those resources are able to also craft the new gear set that was added as the 3-day thing. So once you complete it 9 times, the gear chest on the top of the advanced gear dungeon, that's the one they have to add. Now there's double raids. There's Beto Gigas and the Plate Kidna. This is insane. This is really good. Okay, we get 1 universal character dupe, mage dupe, and 1 universal skill page dupe. I love this. And just little thing, this also means we're getting so much extra stamina. For example, 240 a day from this, from May 20th to 27th. 240 a day from this, from May 9th to 16th. Okay? And then you also got to consider, there's going to be bingo. Right? There's going to not bingo. There's going to be the dice event. So, a lot of free stamina that I will for sure take. And then there's Spire of Honor, but I hate Spire of Honor. I'm sorry. I just don't like it. It's like, if someone likes it, let me know down below. But I don't, right? I really don't. Now, Arena is also getting an update. We're going to be getting Random Arena, which I think is an okay game mode. Horrible rewards, mainly only for your fun. But hey, if people want content and if they like it, then it's all the power to them. Okay, it's going to be a permanent game mode. How it works is that there's 4 slots and you put 2 units in each slot. Then it's going to randomly draw between those 2 units in who's going to actually fight. So let's say in slot 1 I have Mario and Fuego. It's going to draw between Mario and Fuego. And then in slot 2 I have, I don't know, Charlotte and William. It's going to draw between those 2, and then only one of them is going to be chosen to fight for you and the enemy team. You get to see all the units on the enemy team, and then you could play accordingly. So that's basically how it is. Now, all it gives is extra stamina. So, I mean, for people who want stamina, this isn't a bad thing. But overall, I don't think it's a game mode that a lot of people need to grind or even want to play. Personally, I've completely avoided it, and I've been better for it. Okay, I don't think it's something that needed my attention because if I'm getting like an extra, 500 stamina? I don't know. It might be different amounts of stamina on global, but it's nothing crazy, right? I mean, it's something. Okay, I'm not gonna throw them down. They also gave us the charge game mode, okay, which came once before. But the problem with this charge game mode when they brought it was that it came out in season 4. People only like 3 months into the game when the game was shitty, okay? There was so many things missing at that point that Global now has, but grinding was super hard, all right? So building up 12 units was impossible. 12? Insane. So now bringing the charge now is way better. Okay, the rewards are going to be better because on JP they were horrible. All right, so that's good that they're bringing it now. But all of this stuff they're bringing, charge, world boss, raid, Spire of Honor, Plate Kidna, they're bringing everything but the limited Hall of Illusions, which is insane. And then there's Random Arena, new too. Okay, and then there's a new event arena, which is going to be Mono Blue. Now, Mono Blue is actually going to be much better after this update because in Season 7, this seems to be around the time Zora is going to release. So we're going to have Zora, William, Defender William, Luck, K, Ghost, Noel actually is going to be good because of the fact that it's on Mono Blue. Okay, Mono Blue doesn't have any tanks that do a lot of damage, so Noel's going to have her turn 1 damage lower, so it's going to be good, right? For sure going to be very good. Now, it's going to give the same stuff, accessories and accessory enhancement stones. Now, the cool thing for me, in my opinion, is that the top 50 players will also receive an exclusive profile frame. I know this doesn't affect a lot of people, but it's an easy way to make this much more competitive and just have it be fun, right? 50 people get this frame. Hopefully it looks cool. I love collecting frames. Frames are super cool. So to me, this is a really nice thing. Now, they're also like, bro, everything's coming. There's going to be squad boss for 2 weeks, okay? Free rewards, free skill enhancement materials, and then there's going to be squad arena. This is nice. So it's going to be May 27th until what? June 2nd. Okay, so when does the season end? All right, let's see when the battle pass. The battle pass ends May 30th. Okay, so May 30th is what? It's a Thursday. So then the season starts on a Thursday. Interesting. Are they going to start with Spirit Dive, you know? Because Thursdays is usually when a pickups comes out. And Tuesday is when the seasons come out. So we'll have to see what they start with. But it's very possible that to celebrate Half Fatty, they switch it up. We'll see. We'll see. It's very possible. Now, Squad Arena going to be good. I mean, it's going to give the same amount of stuff, so nothing really too crazy. But, hey, Squad Arena, Squad Boss, Event Arena, Random Arena, 2 raids, Spire of Honor, World Boss, Charge, and also, like, a cool bingo event. Bro, they're throwing everything out. So, then there's going to be new packs, I think, or just pack update. Season 7 pack update, Development Enhancement Package update. No idea what that's going to be, but I guess we'll see later. Now, important. New system, advanced gear dungeon, add in new gear sets. So I actually did translate them before. So let me pull this up. I don't know how far back it is, but I don't think it's that far back because I haven't like been tweeting a lot. Now, where is it? I don't know where it is, if I'm being honest. Here it is. So there's 3 new gear sets, okay? It's these 3. Now, the good one, in my opinion, is this. Now, this, I'm happy they're bringing it so soon because we get to grind it a lot quicker. Now, what it is that when you use an alt, you will receive a 10% speed increase buff for 1 turn. And then on the 4-piece, when you use an alt, you will receive a 55% speed increase buff for 1 turn. So this is good on any DPS. So being able to starting to grind it, and this one being in the red dungeon, I think this is the red dungeon. Yes, this is the red dungeon. So this is a really good set to put on any DPS or any unit, really. So just very nice that we're getting this. Now, this one is going to be okay for Luck. Honestly, it's good that they're bringing it out now because you got to consider Luck came out such a long time ago and they brought it out so far after. But this set, I haven't tried it yet because I haven't maxed it out yet. But it should be decent because getting, like, honestly, okay. Only the 2-piece is good. Because the 2-piece, if the wearer receives an attack while the counter-attack effect is applied, the wearer receives a buff that reduces the amount of damage received by 15%. So this is actually going to be very nice on Luck. Just 15% damage reduction. Above, Luck's already 70%. Yeah, no, this is actually going to be cracked for Luck, this 2-piece. And then that's good that I could actually... Okay, that's cool. And then this one, this is only for the skill 1, by the way. So it gives skill 1 crit rate increase and then skill 1 damage increase on the 4-piece. This one's kind of mid, not gonna lie. But this one for Luck, I think only Luck. And then this one for any DPS is gonna be very good. Now, luckily, this is on the red dungeon, and also with the clown set in the advanced gear dungeon. So you're going to be able to get 2 good sets from this. I definitely think this is the one you should definitely focus on. So that is really good that they're actually doing this. Hopefully you're able to craft. Now, the summon system now includes a feature to view summoning history. Okay, there's a chat feature to tag friends. ability to view detailed weekly contribution of squad members. Okay. Arena now features preset team configuration, so now there's up to 5 preset teams. Okay. Mysterious LR accessories will be displayed with distinct icons to better differentiate them. So basically, there's some accessories, right, that are like very special, where you're only able to get them in certain things, like the magic attack percent accessory, which is now going to be I don't know if it's going to be the same as JP, but on JP it's like a shining, right? So for example, let me just open it, doesn't really matter. Let's go into here. So if we check it out, for example, I think I showed it with where's here, just because I know has it, so I'm showing it here. So if you see here on JP, this is how it shows. This is how it shows on JP for a special accessory, essentially. So maybe that's how it's going to be. It said a squad buff directly from the lower right corner during battle setup. Ah, yes. So now when you're in the stage, instead of having to go all the way to the squad, you could just apply the buff right away, right next to the food icon. Now chat windows now differentiate content with separate tabs. Okay, when opening item boxes, the inventory count of the item is displayed simultaneously on the screen. Okay, interesting. When using talent carve stones, it's able to see which stone are currently applied to which mages and switch them directly. So I'm going to try to find this. Okay, I'll just pause. So you could see here, right, on JP, even if someone has it equipped, you're able to view it. So this is huge, right? This update to me is one of the biggest ones that they added, right? For sure. Direct number entry is now available when selling items. Insane. If that's for gear and stuff, that could be crazy. Actually, I don't think it will be though. Now gear preset slots increase to 20 and team preset slots increase to 10. So I think it's a good update. The quality of life from JP that they're adding is good. I'm just interested to see how they're going to do the carve stones like in the future, because they obviously haven't added the special talent carve stones yet. So that's something to see for sure. But as of right now, what they added is really good. These new sets are nice. It's just fresh for them to get new sets. It just sucks that they also add it into the normal gear dungeon, but it's fine. I feel like it's fine as long as they're good. The new sets, especially for DPSs, I'll take it. But yeah, very good update. I'm happy that they gave me access to this early, so I was still allowed to talk about it instead of just seeing everyone be hyped about this stuff, because like getting random arena is still cool, especially charge for me is something I was very excited about. I've been very adamant when I've been talking to Green about this for the past, like, I think 3 months, asking them to really put this game mode in. And I've just mentioned it offhandedly, but it's not something that I've really thought about a lot. But them adding it is really good. So love to see it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching this video, and peace.